Hey Geeks, it's Miller from AccessoryGeeks.com. Yes, we do have another product for you to check out. It is for the lovable iPad. So now that we have our iPad all set and ready to go, we need something to protect it with. But what could that be? I got you settled on that right away. This item is practically like Kevlar. We call it the shield. It comes in a plastic casing and so much more. So let's go ahead and install this and see how much fun we can have. Here is the heavy-duty iPad case and comes with internal plastic protection when all you need now is your iPad itself. Assembly is easy. Just locate the home button on the iPad and it's really a snap as you snap everything into place. Now everything here is sold at Accessory Geeks. You can definitely get a great value and save a whole lot of money. The black case is also protected from within for a sturdier concentration. So as we slide it in, we notice that yeah, it is a little tougher, a little harder to get into. It also comes with this little pull tabby where if you pull it out, it's a little easier to get your iPad out and ready to use. So let's go ahead and go do this and, well, see how much damage we can do. Alert! Look, these are only over exaggerated, so don't attempt these at home. iPad secure! The heavy-duty case has these black hard plastic sheets that are built in, and I only took it out just to show you. As we place it back in, we can now test our subject. We're now prepared. Okay, let's do the collision strike, test number 1. Thanks to a friend, we can now do this safely and, well, admirably. We have contact and passed. Test number 2, sturdiness against a brick wall. We have contact and passed. Test number 3. It obviously passes the saliva test. Test number 4. The tough man test. Here we have John Geek attempting to break through the hard inner lining of the heavy-duty iPad case. Contact, and yes, it is passed. Geek approved. So now we're going to show you how to release the hard plastic case for the HD case, which is our heavy-duty case. First you need your handy-dandy pry tool. Stick that in, press down to unclip the upper half portion. Do that all the way around and voila, your iPad is released. Find more of these at AccessoryGeeks.com. Thank you for joining us, geeks. We're here to keep you updated, and always remember, you got it from a geek.